Hello everyone. Just had to get my phone right there. There is a way you can do this before you come on live, but I haven't learned that yet. I just heard about it. Maybe next time I'll do that and then I'll come on live. So yeah, I'm back with my Wisdom Wednesdays. I'm so excited again to share some wisdom with you people. And yeah, so I'm very glad that my topics are following up on each other. So I have done 3 Facebook lives thus far, and these lives have been on, building these foundational strengths within your being so that you can, when you build this foundational strength within your being, so that's when you can have these strengths inside you so you can overcome all these negativity stuff that I'm talking about. I'm Mariam. For those of you who don't know me, I have many missions and many purposes at life, and at the moment I'm juggling them all around. My one is to empower women to overcome the negative energies in their life, being very sensitive to energies myself, being affected by energies almost all my life and even till today, and how I am overcoming it. That is one of my real purposes in life, is to educate women, men even out there, whoever it is, but I'm focusing on women as well, just to empower our mothers, our women today, to overcome these negative energies that constantly strain us and affect our life and keep us stuck. The other thing that I also do, I have another business page called Health and Beauty HnB Zone, and that is where I empower mothers. I want to empower mothers to maintain a divine well-being within themselves. And by maintaining that divine well-being within themselves, they can create a magic life for themselves and thus be true role models for their children. So how I do this is I do it with my health and healing therapies, which is on a holistic way, body, mind and soul. So the body part, I use my products that I'm selling at the moment, which is Herbalife and Shazam, and I use those products to empower women how to bring in this well-being on a body level. Then on a mind level, I help them with my NLP tools, with my EFT tools, and with many modalities I have in getting that mind to move towards the direction. And one of my most beautiful techniques I'm learning and I'm enjoying, and I can't wait to get it out there soon, is on dream visioning, on dream maps, very similar to vision boards. Perfect way to get the mind, to steer the mind in the direction that you want. And lastly, it's the soul level, which is my true gift, my true talent, where I can work on a soul level with my clients, on an energetic level. The soul is energy, and I have awakened all these capabilities, which you all have. Believe me, you've all got these capabilities. It is there within all of us. And when we have these talents and these gifts, all they need is to join like-minded people. Many of y'all, some questions y'all may ask, how is she there? Why did she get into this? You see, when you walk onto this path, you attract like-minded people, and that's what I did. I became an authority coach, and from there, when I became a coach, I decided to search on Facebook all coaches, and from there I decided I started seeing online international coaches. And when I saw these online international coaches, I was so amazed at work the international American. Assalamu alaikum, Safia. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to have you on live with me. Please stay on and ask questions. And thank you for enjoying this positive vibes as well. Jazakallah. So let's get back. And as I was saying, is that I met this international coach, and I was so drawn to her, and I decided, yes, Mariam, this is it. you want to do this and you are going to sign up. And I signed up with her, and from there I just started joining like-minded people like me, which I couldn't have all these years in my community. I'm feeling there's no one like me, there's no one like me. Where I got all these gifts, who do I talk to, who do I tell about these things? And you're on Facebook. I love Facebook. I thank Facebook every day of my life gave me this opportunity to mix with like-minded people, and by mixing with like-minded people, I have awakened so many of my gifts and talents that I knew were there, but I thought I was, but cuckoos, I was going crazy, what's all these things happening to me? And when I saw other people international going on Facebook Lives, going on international, talking about the very same things that I'm experiencing, I said, yes, this is who I was searching for. And that's how Allah, God made me awaken all my talents. Not all, I'm sure there's more, but as much as that I am ready for at this moment in my life, I have awakened many of them. So that is how I help my clients on a body, mind and soul level. And as I was saying, all these awakened capabilities help me to dive deep into the soul of my client, and we unlock these traumas and these memories, and we clear on an energetic level, we program on a mental level, and we help you, we empower you on a we empower you on a body level. So I can totally relate to everything you're saying. Where are you based? Would love to come out and motivate my staff. Oh, alhamdulillah, thank you for that. But I'm in Coxted at the moment. Let me know and we could make some arrangement for that. At the moment, I am branching off. One of my other missions and purpose is to also empower, as I said, empower women, and I'm also moving into offering like this, I'm creating this roadmap for kids so that they can unleash their superpowers and reach their full potential. So at the moment, I'm creating speaking events where I'm teaching mothers on well-being and also promoting my workshops as well. So wish me well there. It's still in creation mode. And so for today's topic, as I mentioned, we discussed the three foundationals, tools, strengths to have, which is responsibility, trust and belief. And I mentioned it in my post, so I'm not going into it in detail now. So what I want to do is I want to speak about the first tool that you need to program, that you need to bring into your being, that you need to start practicing from today, and that is grounding. And that is grounding. So now what you do over there is so let's start from the beginning, right? First of all, there are three tools, three practical tools that I'm going to be teaching. Today I'm only teaching on grounding. And the first practical tool is grounding. The second one is emotional intelligence, how you can become emotionally intelligent. I'm going to share practical tools for you. And the last one is how to stand for your truth, how to truly believe. Now, when you bring in grounding, you will be able to take responsibility and you will be able to trust, because you're going to become safe and supported. When you're going to become emotionally intelligent, that's also when you're going to be 100% taking true responsibility. And as you become emotionally intelligent, you are going to start standing up for your truth, and you're going to start believing like Prophet Musa alayhi salam, like Moses, how he believed that no harm can come to him. That's how you will slowly bring in your strength. So the first tool that we want to get into is grounding now. Now grounding, what is grounding? I'm going to explain it in my understanding. I'm a kinesthetic learner. I'm also a visual learner, meaning I need to see and learn, I need to do and learn, and that's why you will see my hands moving. Okay, so I'm gonna keep my hands down, but anyway the tool on grounding, as I was saying, is I'm going to share it from my understanding. So you see, we have this body and we have a soul, and the soul is this energetic being. And what happens is when we come from a soul level and we come into this body level, okay, the body is also earth. That's where grounding is also so important. But I'm just going to speak about it as grounding in a way of grounding yourself to the earth itself. So when this body comes into the soul comes into our body, if we are not grounded, if we are not planted like how a tree is planted into the soil, we are not going to derive its fruits. We are not going to derive the fruits of this life. One of the things when you are not grounded is when your soul comes into your being and your soul is now in your being at the moment and you are not grounded, then what happens? You won't be focused. No focus in life. You wake up in the morning, you don't know what you're doing. You will jump from one task to the next. You won't be focused on one task. The other one is you won't be focused on the task. There are 3 things I wrote down. Yes, you will have an inability to complete your task. You won't complete. You will start off a task, start off a program, and you will not complete it. And the third one is you will jump from one task to the other, meaning that even one purpose, you'll always be jumping from here and there. So I know one of my strongest difficulties in life was being grounded, and I can tell you about that. How it feels in your body is that you can't keep your ass in one place. That's one of the things. If you are sitting in a lecture, you can't sit straight. You will jump from this side to that side. That is one of the signs you can say you are not grounded. The second one is you get a lot of leg pain. And your legs pain a lot. That's also another sign that I have encountered within my being, of the 2 signs that I know I continuously, and I was never focused. And even till today, because I'm such a sensitive person to energies, and you see, it's not that you get grounded today and you're fully grounded. It's not like we're a tree and then we planted and so forth. Our problem is that energies out there affect us and we lose our balance again. So if we, even like a traumatic experience or a fight with your husband, or your child comes home with a kind of a sad story which also affects you, and you get off your ground again. So the whole idea is to keep grounding ourselves. So I want to show, so that's what grounding for me is. That's when I understood, and what really got me. You see, so many people will be talking about grounding. You will hear it in this this course or in this YouTube video or whatever, but we just never do it. So what really caught me is that I wanted to start being focused. I knew I used to get up in the morning and my day just used to go. Why? Because I could never be focused properly and getting my work done. So I learned about grounding, and I had decided. I left that course, one course I did, and I learned about grounding, and from that course it was Afia Energy Healing. And when Zuhair Giraj mentioned about grounding, I said, this is it. This time, this is what I am taking from his course. I am going to ground myself. I came home, and one of the first steps that I used for grounding is what he taught us at the course itself, was to walk on the beach. Now I stay in the country, and staying in the country, I don't have the beach around me, so I used to walk on wet grass early in the morning, even on our cold winter days of Coxston. I was so steadfast on this action that I had decided to do. I had decided. Once you don't make a decision, you'll never do it. So I decided I want to do it, and then I did it, and I used to walk on grass, wet grass, early in the morning, because I knew now the wetness is going to help me more, and I used to do it regularly. One of the successes I received with that was not long after that, instantly I started letting go of things that I was doing in my community that were out of alignment with me, and I instantly opened my healing practice. Not even within, it was like so exciting for me. My dream was to open my healing practice in my community, and I opened it, and I started getting clients from there. I think it was open. I'm not sure. No, it was open. But I think I started getting clients regularly after that, because now I had put my foot down. Yes, Mariam, you really opening your healing practice. So that was the one thing, one success that came up with it. So I continued my grounding in that fashion. But as you can do many other groundings, the other grounding, I said beach sand is absolutely amazing. Walking on beach sand for 20 minutes. Nowadays what I do is I don't walk on my grass. I've decided I'm all about maintaining my well-being, so I walk daily, and I walk in the morning, and as I'm walking, then I know I'm being grounded with nature, because the trees are around me. The town I live in is an absolutely beautiful town. We have beautiful mountains surrounding us, so I connect to all that energy, and I ground myself, I ground my energy, and I walk for a nice length of time. So in that way I get grounded, and I also do my mind exercises like visualizations and gratitude, and I get my mind at the same time. So when I come back to my desk, I'm nice and productive. And I promise you, if you feel you are not productive, this is the best guaranteed step I can give you. Go out in nature, ground yourself somehow, see what works for you. What works for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Find what works for you and do that. Then the other one is, if you can't go outside, you live in a flat, I'm going to walk and I can only go on a Sunday or whatever to walk, then what you do is do it from your room, which I always did, is visualization. Visualize you in nature. Visualize that you by a tree. So when you visualize you by a tree, one of the things that I love doing, and I do for all my clients, is to relax them. And I promise you, it works so beautiful for back pain, and also to remove all that negative energy that is in your back, And whoever is watching, Razina, you're watching with me, please jump on, ask your questions. I'm here to empower you as much as I can. Give me a heart to tell me you resonate with what I'm saying, or send me some love. There's a heart button there. You can send me some love on my life, and even motivate me even more to share my wisdom or whatever that I'm inspired to share with you guys today. So I was saying visualization. One of those nice exercises that I use with my clients is that I help them to visualize a tree, and then they place their back onto the tree, and as they place the back onto the tree, they just sit on the floor. When you're beginning, you're trying to get that is why I say I love helping my clients, because everyone is different. So when you come to me, then I know exactly where you are in your grounding, and that's how we up level you. So we either go from basic, or we start you where you are at, which I intuitively can feel for you, right? So then that is the first level, is to get your back onto the tree, and then you just feel the trunk of the tree is pulling out all that negative energies and pushing it into the earth. I promise you, this will really help you with your feeling supported in life, and also removing all the heaviness on your back. The second one is to stand, and as you're standing, to see roots coming out of your feet, and as you feel the roots are coming out of your feet, under your feet, and they're spreading wide all on the sides, underneath, and they're even joining other trees. That has been one of my super tricks. When I saw that amazing, the trees, when they going in, and I saw all these trees around me, and the roots are going in, and I found this beautiful support. That's what we need. We need to feel safe and supported. If you are an energy healer, if you are doing clients at the moment, this is what the first step you must make your clients, help your clients with, is to make them first feel safe and supported. Build this nest within them. And there's so many other tools I can share with you. And as I'm guided, I will let me know what you would like to know, or am I just going too much off topic? And that is the other one, is to see the trees and see yourself grounded. And you can do that at home. And another one I'm practicing every day after I read my Salah, my 5 daily prayer. As a Muslim, we pray 5 times a day. I will then go and rest my back onto the ground on my floor at home, and I just let go. You see, our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the Sahabas of that time, they were grounded all the time, and I'm sure the prophets of that time as well. We don't even wear the right shoes. The sandals are not even helping us. Our beds are up so high. We are not grounded. As one of the other things that I do is when I wake up in the morning, I put my feet on the ground and I do not move until I feel my feet has touched the ground and my feet is connecting to the ground. And there's something else I do is because I believe the soul has gone to the heaven world and was there in my sleep time. Now I'm saying I'm going to allow my soul to come into me. So I visualize my soul is coming back to me, my energy is coming back to me, and then I visualize it into my body and I feel it going down to the ground, and I say to myself, I am nicely grounded for the day, and I look forward for the day, and I read my prayers in Arabic that I know of waking up in the morning, and that's how I start my day. So that's how you can start yourself grounded. Now I share all these things. I shared about grounding. You can hear my passion about grounding. This is something I do for my clients at the beginning of the session, and I empower them with their tools to continue at home. One of the things my clients have told me is that this is their best tool that I've given them, and their grounding tool, because I help them create that support and safe net for themselves. And that's what we need. Our first is our base chakra, our base, our pelvis area, and that is where we need that safety in life. We come here in this world and we're not feeling safe. We need to feel safe first, and we need to make our clients feel safe first, and then proceed with the rest of our coaching or healing session if you're a coach and healer watching this. So why grounding? I said the methods of grounding. Yeah, I mentioned my examples of grounding, and yeah, so as I'm saying, it's a level. Allow yourself to grow with it. And at the moment, I'm gone so grounded, and my grounding feels so good. That is why I feel so empowered to give this talk to you people, because I'm so much more grounded in my life. And being grounded also has enabled me to really, really overcome my negative energies. Because even daily in my lives, I'm affected with jealousy, evil eye, or whatever it is. We are affected. We can't stop it. The person out there is not bad. They just don't have the tools, which slowly maybe my next 3 topics is going to be on empowering us on how not to be jealous, because we are humans. It's this evil eye is in us. We've got to train this evil eye. Don't look at the others, is look at yourself. So maybe my next 3 topics after this will be on empowering us to stay away from jealousy. Oh, I'm going to love that topic. Oh, I love this topic so much. And I spoke about walking. Yeah, so basically that's it. So when we are doing this grounding, remember, it's helping yourself on a body level, also on a soul level too as well, because you're allowing your soul now to feel safe, and body level too, you are feeling supported. That's your first step. Then the mental level, I said, is your steering wheel, which you need to become. If you feel you're not focused still, you need work on that. The reason why you're not focused is because you don't have direction. So that is where you hook up with a coach to help you find that direction. And yeah, also the soul level is just all these burdens that are sitting in our soul, all our traumatic experiences. Energy is there, and you need an energetic healer to remove that stuck energy from the soul, so your soul can feel light again, your soul can fly again, so that's how, as a holistic healer and a well-being coach, wellness coach, I help my client. I trust you've enjoyed this talk, and look forward to next week, Wednesday. I'm going to do on my second favorite topic, and that is on becoming emotionally intelligent. And that also is so important for us to, will help us to take responsibility in life, not be a victim, trust the universe, trust that Allah is there, trust that God is with us, and lastly, have belief like Musa alayhi salam, like Moses, have belief like him. And that's, these topics are going to help you to bring, because we talk about trust, we talk about belief, but nobody shows us how. So I guided now to show you how, and trust you will enjoy it and you will benefit, and this talk will reach the audience that needs to hear it. Thank you for listening. If you watch the replay, let me know, and bye for now.